Whoa, 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 whoa.
You know you ain't paid for
I'm on
that.
site.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Set Streams. Bow, it's your boy, yes, I said, and yeah, another day, another dollar, another day, another stream. Back to it, man. Yeah, I don't have too much to talk about today, just a few developments, and then yeah, I'm a dip. So yeah, first thing I wanted to talk about is I don't know if you guys know, but there's a recent book about AKA and Anele and their story and their relationship and their two tragic demise. So there's a book by a person named Melinda Ferguson, and she's written the book. And hey, some people are not happy about it, but she says she's spoken to both sides of the family. They both gave her the thumbs up. Go ahead. So it's interesting. We're just going to read an article here by News 24, and then we will talk about it some more. Okay. All right. So yeah, the article is by News 24. Actually, this article was hidden behind a paywall. But I got you guys. I got a sub. It was like a steal. They were having like some deal. It was like 10 rand a month. I was like, 10 rand. Really, that's why you guys have this kind of news. Yeah, people say News 24 is captured. So just know if you're paying 10 rand a month, yeah, reading captured news. Anyway, all right. So here's the article. So the title is AK's parents say book on Anele and Tembe relationship is distasteful and opportunistic. It's by Lisa Lee Simons. Okay, so let's read into it. The parents of Kiernan, aka Forbes, have distanced themselves from a book that contains explosive allegations that the rapper was responsible for the death of his fiancée Anele Tembe, which is expected to be released later this week. So this article was from yesterday. Today is Thursday, so it might come out today. It might come out tomorrow. Who knows? It probably might never even come out. Let's continue. The book, which is titled "When Love Kills," is by Melinda Ferguson. Contains interviews with insiders, including Tembe's father Moses, who speaks of his regret at not intervening more in the couple's relationship. Interesting. So the interview contains, the book contains an interview with Anele's dad, Moses. So that means, I guess she definitely got the go ahead from, the father to publish the book and everything, The Forbes family, they released a statement. We're going to read that statement after the article, because I got that statement as well. But yeah, let's carry on. According to the family, Ferguson contacted them, but they declined to participate. Okay, so she did contact them. Obviously, they didn't want to participate. Rightfully so, or understandably. People must understand. It's only been like a year since this man was like tragically, M-word. So it's just like, it does seem very opportunistic. And it's also like, are you even involved in the family? It's just like, how does a third party get to write about a story about people she's not even involved in? That's like, I understand the legality and the copyright in it, but that's pretty crazy, like that you can just write a story about someone else's life and you're not even part of that person's life, Anyway, let's continue. When Melinda reached out to us, we respectively and rightfully declined to contribute to her book. At this stage, we cannot give any further comment on the book as we are unaware of its content. Okay, so they don't know much about the book, but they definitely did not approve it. They're like, no, we're not rocking with this. We do, however, find the intended publication of the book and the timing distasteful and opportunistic. Yeah. Like a year after the tragic happens, like, bro, you can't even, AK's body hasn't even decomposed. You know what I mean? You're already writing a book. Like, come on, man. Respectfully. News 24 previously reported that Forbes and Tembe, who were traditionally married less than a month before 22-year-old Tembe's death, had a volatile and often violent relationship that was allegedly characterized by drug and alcohol abuse. Oh, didn't know that. Okay. Added to the mix was Tembe's intense jealousy of Forbes' ex-girlfriend and mother of his child, DJ Zinhle, about whom she was allegedly arguing the night she plummeted to her death, according to the book. Jeez, plummeted? Couldn't find a better word. Okay. Moses told Ferguson he believed his daughter broke up with Forbes that night and did not jump from the balcony of the couple's room on the 10th floor of Cape Town's
Whoa,
Pepper
whoa,
Club Hotel,
whoa,
where they were
whoa.
staying the night of
I'm
10th
on
April
site.
2021. Oh, that's crazy. It was 10th April. And right now we're on the 18th April. So it's like a week ago, 2 years ago. Yeah. So this is what Moses says in the book. Moses Tembe, he says this in the book. He's quoted to say, I believe Anele ended the relationship with him. According to Kiernan himself, it is clear that Anele threw her ring back at him, ending it. There were times during their relationship that Anele told me he was hurting her. One of the things I live with is regret over not intervening more. I should have done more. I live with so many regrets because of this. Whoa, interesting. So he's quoted saying that. You guys remember he came out on the news to speak about the legal proceedings of what was supposed to happen. I made a video about that. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Yeah, so I mean, if this is all true, because yeah, she can say he quoted him, but like, is it true? Obviously, I mean, this is I'm assuming she's a journalist, she's a writer. She wouldn't publish things if it's not true, and knowing that you can be sued for defamation and all of that. So it's interesting. Let's continue. Let's continue. The publication of the book comes as the inquest into Tembe's death suffered another delay. Last week, it was postponed yet again following delays alleged caused by the Western Cape National Prosecuting Authority and lawyers acting for Forbes' family. Moses told Ferguson the couple had a violent physical altercation in the hotel room shortly before his daughter died. So, again, the father is quoted to say, Kiernan's back was full of scratches. Anele's nails were broken. There was blood from Anele on the floor in the room, spatters of Anele's blood on Kiernan's socks. We believe that after Anele dropped, Kiernan tried to clean all this up but failed to do so. Wow. Okay. So that's what the father is quoted to have said in the book. Okay. It goes on to say Ferguson also quotes an eyewitness. He even named the witness. This lady is not serious. Why are you naming the snitch? Rob Stefanuto. Yeah. Damn. Why didn't she just. This lady is going all out. Rob, wherever you are, you better hide, my guy. Okay, so she quotes him, who was staying at the apartment in the building directly opposite the hotel. So he was opposite, AKA and where Anele was staying in their room. So he was on the opposite room. So yeah, he's quoted to have said in the book, I suddenly heard the screaming. It was a woman's voice. The level of screaming was beyond. It was blood curdling. It was the sound of absolute terror. Leave me alone! Get away from me! Get away from me! Okay. And then literally two seconds later, I heard this really loud bang. Whoa. In an interview a month after Tembe's death, Forbes told journalist Tembekile Moroto, you guys remember this interview? Explosive interview. That he was in the bathroom where he had sought refuge with Tembe when Tembe jumped from the balcony. So that's what he told Tembekile. He wasn't there. He was in the bathroom. Anyway, the article goes on to say, earlier he said Tembe had taken off her clothes and wanted to leave their hotel room naked. He then added that he had tried to stop her and that she had threatened to jump. Okay. It was emerged in the book that while Stefanuto raced downstairs, called paramedics, and tried to save Tembe's life, Forbes was nowhere to be seen. Yeah. That's another thing, allegedly, that they're saying is that apparently, allegedly, AKA wasn't even the person who called the ambulance, who called the people to come and check for her. Because apparently, even after she had, which verb do I use? Jump, fell, pushed. Which verb do I use? After she was found on the ground, let's use it that way. She was still alive, for like, I don't know, maybe a minute or so, or 2 minutes, who knows? But allegedly AKA was nowhere around her. He didn't go downstairs to go see her. He wasn't the one who called the paramedics. So yeah, that's some scathing allegations. Definitely a bad look. Still doesn't mean he's the one who, but doesn't look good. Definitely does not look good for him. All right, so the article goes on to say, Ferguson said the book was available for sale in Johannesburg stores on Tuesday morning. That was yesterday. So is it out? No, Tuesday was the day before yesterday. So is it out? It should be available nationwide by Friday, tomorrow, she said. Ooh, interesting. All I will say is nothing as it seems. That's what she said. Okay, okay. So yeah, that's the Anele an AKA story, the book that's supposedly coming out tomorrow nationwide. Supposedly it's out already in Johannesburg if you're in the JXB. Interesting, interesting. It's definitely something I would read. I won't lie. Definitely something I would read. Maybe I should read. Yeah. Maybe I should get the book, read it for you guys, and then maybe we can talk about it. Yeah. Let me know. Comment down if that's something you guys be interested in. Okay. Anyway, so remember I said there was a PR publication release thing from the Forbes family because they do not approve of the book. So I want to read you guys the PR thing statement that they released. Okay. So we hear this is Sheila Afari PR. It's a PR company. And this is the statement. Okay, so the statement goes on to say Forbes family statement regarding Melinda Forbes' book. This is for immediate release. What's for Monday? Okay, so the Forbes family say we are not in any way associated with Melinda Forbes' book and we do not endorse it. In the same breath, we distance ourselves from the contents of the book. When Melinda reached out to us, we respectfully and rightfully declined to contribute to her book. At this stage, we cannot give any further content on the book as we are unaware of its content. We do, however, find the intended publication of the book and the timing distasteful and opportunistic. That's by Tony and Linda Forbes, AKA's parents. Okay, it's still recording. Bow, guys, jeez, so sorry. My computer just fucking died on me, and yeah. So, but I see it's still recording. I wonder where it stopped. This is ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. So now the Wi-Fi is junky. It's killing my vibe, man. Anyway, yeah, apologies for that. Really sorry about that. Yeah, so we're talking about the book. I finished the article anyway, so it's all good. Yeah, so I might get the book for you guys. I might read it and then we can chat about it. See if I can find it. But yeah, okay, let's move on. Jeez, it's just fucking ruined my mood, man.
Well.
You know you ain't pay for
I'm on site.